Hi! So the question I'm answering this week is, what is worth teaching? My three questions I came up with were, how can I inspire my students through the topics we're learning about? Am I there to inspire my students to learn or to force them to learn? And why will I seek to inspire my students? So the first question, how can I inspire my students through the topics that we're learning about? I've found that it's really important to identify the objectives and also form clarifying questions to help your students understand, and for me myself to understand what they're learning and what maybe I could be better about teaching, and how can I help them. Also, just to start lessons with interesting and stories that apply to their own lives and that intrigue them and get them excited for what we're about to learn. Also, help our students use all of their resources, but most importantly, show them how much I care about them, and not only their grades, but about who they can become. Am I there to inspire my students or force them to learn? When I wrote this question, I already knew the answer, and I knew that I wanted to be able to inspire and not force them, but I guess the question was more of, how can I do this? How can I inspire my students instead of force them? And the answers I came up with were, be effective in your teaching, make what you teach have an impact, make it important to them. Help them to understand what they're learning, so it's not just memorizing pointless material, but it's something that means something to them. Also, to have confidence in the way I'm teaching and in what I'm teaching about. And then a few things that I also really liked were to teach for the aha moment, for the moment when the students understand and when they get it. And then also to just impact those future generations. Why will I seek to inspire my students? I want to be able to teach them that learning is a lifelong activity. It doesn't end when you're done with school. You're going to be learning your entire life, and that's the joy of it. And then it can be fun. I also want to show my students what they can become and their potential. I want to help create future leaders, and I want to help them to learn to motivate themselves. Well, thank you very much, and goodbye.